In the heart of medieval England, in a quiet Suffolk village called Woolpit, a story emerged that has haunted history for over 8 centuries. A story of 2 children who appeared out of nowhere, speaking no known language, wearing strange clothes, and with skin the color of green. It was the 12th century, during the reign of King Stephen. Woolpit was a farming village, its people working the fields, living simple lives. But one summer's day, as the villagers tended their crops, they stumbled upon something impossible. 2 children, alone, frightened, and standing near a deep wolf trap that gave the village its name. A boy and a girl. Their faces pale yet tinted with a sickly green hue. Their clothes were of a fabric no one recognized. Their words: nonsense, gibberish, no tongue known to England. The villagers tried to feed them, but the children recoiled from bread and meat. They refused everything, until they were given raw green beans, which they devoured hungrily, as if they had never seen food before. But the tale soon turned darker. The boy, already weak and frail, grew ill. Within days, he was dead. The girl, however, survived. Slowly, she learned English. She began to eat other foods. And with time, the green tint faded from her skin, leaving her looking almost ordinary. But when she could finally speak, she revealed a story more chilling than the villagers could ever imagine. She claimed she and her brother came from a place called St. Martin's Land. A strange country of eternal twilight, where the sun never rose above the horizon. Everything there was green, the land, the people, the very air. One day, as they tended their father's flocks, they heard the sound of bells, bells unlike any they had ever heard. Entranced, they followed the sound, wandered into a cavern, and after walking in darkness, they emerged, blinded by brilliant sunlight, into the world of Woolpit. Imagine it, 2 children stumbling out of the shadows of another world, into medieval England. To the villagers, it was nothing short of a miracle, or perhaps, an omen. Historians have puzzled over this for centuries. Was it folklore? A fairy tale of children from the other world? After all, green is the color of the Fae in Celtic legend. Could they have been travelers from another realm, caught between dimensions? Or was it something more earthly? Some believe the children were Flemish refugees, orphans lost in the woods, speaking a foreign tongue, their green skin the result of malnutrition or iron deficiency. The so-called green sickness. And yet, how do you explain their story of a twilight land? Their strange clothing? Their desperate craving for raw beans? Was it merely a child's confused memory, or something far stranger? The girl lived on. She integrated into society, worked as a servant, even married. But she never changed her story. Until her dying day, she spoke of St. Martin's Land, a place forever cloaked in twilight, where everything was green. Historical interpretations. Scholars have debated the account for centuries. The main theories include: Number 1. Folkloric, a supernatural explanation. The green children resemble fairy changelings or visitors from the other world. The Twilight Land parallels Celtic mythological realms where time, light, and seasons differ from our own. Green is strongly associated with fairies, fertility, and the supernatural in medieval tradition. Number 2. Symbolic allegory. The children may embody the theme of strangers and outsiders. Some interpret the story as a morality tale about the Christianization of pagans, coming from the darkness into the light of England and baptism. Number 3. Historical natural explanations. Flemish refugees theory. In the 12th century, many Flemish immigrants lived in East Anglia, but faced persecution under King Henry II. Woolpit lies near Berry Street, Edmonds, where Flemish settlements existed. The children may have been orphans from a displaced Flemish community, speaking a foreign tongue, wearing strange clothes, and malnourished. The St. Martin's land may refer to a Flemish village named after St. Martin. Medical theory: the green skin could result from chlorosis, iron deficiency anemia, sometimes called the green sickness. Once the girl ate a proper diet, her color normalized. Geographical disorientation: some suggest the children wandered through underground flint mines or tunnels, emerging disoriented in Woolpit. The Twilight Land might describe life underground or in dense forests. Number 4. Astronomical or otherworldly speculation. Fringe theorists suggest this may be one of the earliest tales of interdimensional travel. The detail about following the sound of bells has been compared to reports of fairy abductions or UFO-like encounters, though this is highly speculative. Why did two serious chroniclers include this story at all? Could the girl's detailed testimony be dismissed as fantasy, or was she recounting a real but misunderstood place? If the Flemish theory is correct, why emphasize the green skin so strongly? Why did the tale persist for centuries when many medieval marvels faded away? The Green Children became part of English folklore, still studied by historians and folklorists today. The tale blends real-world hardship, refugees, famine, illness, with supernatural motifs, green skin, otherworldly origins. It remains a case study in how history, myth, and mystery intertwine. In essence, the Green Children of Woolpit stand at the crossroads of medieval chronicling, refugee history, medical mystery, and folklore about fairies and hidden realms. To this day, no one knows who the Green Children truly were, or where they came from. Were they starving orphans, caught in the chaos of medieval England? Or were they travelers from a world that exists just beyond our own? The truth remains buried in the mists of time. But one thing is certain: in Woolpit, Suffolk, the story of the Green Children still lingers, a mystery that refuses to die.